Welcome to European Startup Universe Talks. In this series, we will meet startup founders, entrepreneurs, investors, and major stakeholders of the startup ecosystem. They will let us in on the challenges and the successes of their career, their view on the current state of the startup field, and give vital advice for those in the beginning stages of their startup journey. If you're in the early stages of your startup and are looking for an opportunity to take it to the next level, join the 6-week European Startup Universe initiative of your country. There you will get founding opportunities, meet with experienced experts and founders, and network with the startup community and much more. Let's make the EU the global powerhouse for startups. So welcome to European Startup Talks. My name is Maritza Klingspor, and I'm happy to introduce Athina Kaltsiki. Very welcome to today's episode.
Thank you, Maritza, for having me. I'm very excited, and I'm ready to start.
Yeah. So could we start with you explaining a bit about your work and what you do?
Yes, I'm a co-founder in two social enterprises, one in digital media and the recent one in reducing plastic pollution. It's a little bit hard, actually, to run a startup in Greece, and easy too, but not so easy as many countries. In InfinityGreece, the organization that we host, European Startup Universe in Greece, we are help young people aged 16 to 30 to develop soft and hard skills in digital media through volunteering and educational programs. And I'm hoping with this program to help more people to introduce themselves, to be prepared with some pitch, to have contacts with experts and maybe some speakers from the program, and help them to grow and maybe, why not, to exceed it more. I started my journey in this program because I really want to help, and I believe key players will help Greece ecosystem to grow and take it off to the ground.
So could you explain a bit more about what the program contents of?
Yes, for sure. It's a program started from Greece actually last year, and right now running in 11 countries. We hope to have same attendance like last year. Last year in Greece, we had 430, I think, people as attendants. So we are hoping to have the same numbers this year and maybe in the whole countries. This program helps early stage startups to start the journey in any stage, from the idea to development to maybe another stage, but mostly early stage startups, to grow, to learn, to speak and communicate with experts in a lot of departures, sales, marketing, business development, etc. And with this program, we offer some, some offers and discounts in the whole countries. Also, the main of this program is that we bring together angel investors and startups in order to collaborate and grow together.
You mentioned a bit briefly before that doing a startup in Greece can be difficult and at the same time easy. Would you like to elaborate a bit on that?
Yes, how can I say it in proper English and improperly in general? We have a lack of guidance, and somehow we have a lack of spaces. There are some, but not so many opportunities in order to grow. Also, a lot of lack in funding and funding from banks. And I believe that we don't have proper education about startups, and the mentality of potential founders, it's a little bit low. comparing to other countries. But last year and in general, these years, we have good news in startup scene in Greece. And I'm hoping that maybe in 5 years we will be a competitive uh, startup place in order to grow and yes, go further.
What would you say are the upsides of being in Greece compared to, maybe it's hard to say other countries, but what are the pros?
I don't know the pros from the other countries, maybe the funding, but in Greece, we are very innovative people and have a lot of ideas. A lot of people want to grow and create new stuff, new ideas to implement stuff. And I believe that Greece have a great power of tech minds actually, and also our educational system. It's not so open and as Sweden, for example, but we have very young age people that wants to do something more and learn things, and we are very hardworking in general as a people. So I believe that Greece has a lot of potentials, and I hope next years to have bigger news and bigger exits from the startups, because already we have a lot, but we can do better.
The entrepreneurial spirit has really compensated for the fact that the funding opportunities and other types of support hasn't been the best.
It's difficult without funding, but a lot of VCs and angel investors has their eyes in Greece, and I'm not sure, but I believe that if someone wants to go further, they can do it with external help. So, and the history is showing us that without proper funding, we had already a lot of exits and a lot of startups grow here in Greece, and then went in America, in USA, in Europe in general. But today, I think, or maybe yesterday, but I think today, we had the first startup unicorn in Greece, is Viva Wallet. So I'm very proud. I don't know them, but I'm very proud because it's like writing history here in Greece.
Oh, that's amazing. How could you, if you were to describe the current state of the startup ecosystem in Greece, how would you describe it?
I will describe it like a sea and waves, very big waves here in Greece, because we have a sea too, very beautiful seas. You have to visit, guys. And I will describe it like a boat in a sea with very high waves, but eventually a calmer sea and a beautiful sun. I believe that we are ready right now in Greece to uh, go with go more steps and create better startups, better solutions for consumers and businesses. So I will tell that I'm not sure. I think in any country is easy. It's everywhere difficult to grow, as in order to go for a unicorn, etc. But in Greece, I believe it's a little bit harder because of the funding. And I'm saying it again because it's difficult not to have a lot of doors to knock and have a lot of feedback to get, because the more doors, the best feedback, and in order, yes, to continue to improve yourself, improve your speeds, improve everything. I don't know if I can answer in your question, but I'm feeling that way.
Yeah, no, that was great. It really was. But I would like to ask, what are the main stakeholders in Greece in the ecosystem?
Yes, we have some startups that they get a lot of incomes, but I recognize three: Viva Wallet, as I already told you, InstaShop, and Blue Ground, and maybe some of you know some of these I already told you. Viva Wallet, as I told you, is the first Greek unicorn. Is very important for the Greek startup scene. The acquisition was, I think, 78.5% to JP Morgan, and they valued Viva Wallet at 2 billions, I think. So it's very high. It was amazing, actually. InstaShop had in 2020 the biggest exit in history of Greece with 307 million euros. And the third, I believe that is the third, Blue Ground. They received approximately 80 million in financing, I think. Yes, something like that. But this year, actually in 2021, we had the three largest grant in Blue Ground with total funding of 154 millions. Viva Wallet with 66.3 millions, and FlexCar with 50 millions. So big amounts, and we believe next year we will have more.
What do you think is the reason why they were so successful?
I believe that the ideas and their implementation have identified gaps in the market and the real needs of consumers, or maybe business problems, solve business problems. And for me, it's very important how technology becomes part of our lives and help us to have a more comfortable everyday life. Maybe for this reason, I don't know for sure. Definitely, they had a very good guidance, very good idea to implement, and for sure, the team of these startups was one of the kind. I'm not. I believe that. I'm not sure.
What do you think was the reason why the team was so special? Could you elaborate on that?
I believe every member of this team, of these startups, had a specific role, and they worked a lot of hours. And without any networking, with only the idea, they went so much further. And this showing us that these teams started from zero with best education, I believe. And I'm showing a lot of people that as a co-founder had a very good education, very good ideas, and etc. I believe every co-founder of these teams and every member growing inside in these ideas and try to go further and explore more stuff in their sector. So maybe for this reason I have this opinion. I don't know any of them in person, so I'm not sure. But I believe that they are very hardworking, very passionable with these ideas. So for this reason, went so much further.
It's hard to know for certain, but it's always interesting to hear the theories or the ideas of why we think something could be
I'm not sure.
successful.
Maybe another Greek people they know better about the ecosystem and can help us to understand how and why these startups grow so much further. Because I believe InstaShop went in exit the at the beginning of their maybe wait they started in 2015, and in 6 years they went with exit, the biggest exit in the history of Greece. So they had time, but the first years was difficult for them in order to find the Middle East market and Turkey market. So in a short period, they grow so fast. That's showing us a very good team and a lot of support and guidance, and good support and guidance.
What would you say if you were to give someone who is at the very, very beginning of their startup career, what advice would you give to them?
I would probably say to them, dare to dream, of course. No one is gonna do your work for you, for sure. If you want to do something, just go and get it. But for me, respect yourself, your loved ones, the environment, and of course, the others. That will be my advice to any um, potential founders.
Have you, is there any specific advice, maybe all of the ones that you just mentioned, but that has helped you a lot in your career?
I had a lot of guidance actually, but it was very late for me to have this guidance. I wanted this support system and psychological support in early stages. But if I can tell something, it's that people and guidance will let you fly and not fall. So find the right people to grow with you and help you to improve yourself, your skills, your company, your ideas, improve everything.
What would you say is the absolute first step?
The first step, yes, to find the right team, the right team place, and then for sure a task manager or a project management tool in order to create and implement your thoughts in steps. So maybe that will be the first step, and then some website or a store in order to help you um, explain to others your idea. And for sure, CRM systems, a lot of tools can help you actually. Right now in the market, it's a lot of tools, and other startups will help you with finance and a lot of stuff. So don't worry about this. Just dare it and do it. And I have in my mind that everyone wants to help me. So I'm going with this model in my head. Everyone wants to help me. So if you do it, you'll find someone to help you too.
I really like that mentality that everybody is out to help you and support you.
Yes, because it's true. Everyone has some reasons. Maybe it's financial or something else, but a lot of people will be there to help you, guide you. You have to find the right ones because a lot of people will come.
How did you find the team, put together the team that worked for you?
The team. Um, in my first social enterprise, we were in university, And we worked together a lot of projects, so we knew that we can handle this pressure together. In the second social enterprise, with the plastic, reducing plastic pollution, we were friends, and we are friends actually. We are not separated, and we had the same vision about the plastic pollution. For this reason, because we have the same passion, we went and tried to find more people to help us, guide us, and support us. Because if you have friends, it's difficult to write it down a lot of tasks, because you have in your mind, just go to coffee or eat something, and the hours gone gone away. So it's important to find, if you are friends and want to start something, to have clear roles, and some people to help you with the project management and some other stuffs, if you don't have the skills, for sure.
So it's vital to make sure that everyone is on the same page and have the same vision. Is that the groundworks maybe of the team?
Yes, it's important to have the clear vision in your head. What do you want to achieve? And if you have that, and every member have the same vision with you, it's sure success. Not in order to get funding, but you'll have succeed to improve your idea, create your idea, see it in a product. And if you cannot go further, just go only in idea, you can learn from this experience and maybe start something new. Because I don't know, I saw a lot of entrepreneurs that telling us we had some ideas and we failed. So we started something new. It's always a new day, a new way of, a new beginnings. And I believe that every experience is learning to learn. So
Do
that
you
was my advice.
Yeah, that's good advice for sure. What would you say is the goals of your future with the startups that you are running right now? What are the goals maybe that you are really striving towards?
In the first one, with the digital media and education, actually, this program is a goal for us, because we are running right now a very big program about entrepreneurship in Greece. So we are hoping to, in next years, to create a hub for you, for young people in Thessaloniki. We are not living in Athens, in the capital, so it's more difficult to grow in Thessaloniki, but already we have 140 volunteers, so that it's a big step. So we want to create a very big hub, and then to create this and maybe host these programs about entrepreneurship, education in digital media, and other stuff, in order to help more people, more young people, to create ideas and create new stuff, products in general. And with the other startup, we are striving to reduce plastic pollution. So we found a way to create products from recycling plastic. And because I'm living in Rhodes Island, uh, it's difficult, but we have a lot of plastic here, and we want here in Aegean Islands and in Greece in general to create these products, and we present our idea in the Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis, and he was very interesting about this solution, because it's a solution here, not only in Greece. We want to go further in Europe, in Africa, in every place that they have a problem with plastics. So we have some ideas, and we have a lot of guidance. We have some funding too, but in order to go further, we need a lot of steps. So We have a lot to do.
I think you mentioned a few, but would you like to elaborate more on the goals that you feel like you have already accomplished?
In these startups, you mean?
Yes.
It's not public yet, so I cannot tell anything yet. But I'm very excited, that's for sure. And I think everyone that will take funding, it's a very big step for anyone. And if I have some news, I will let you know. But right now, I cannot tell anything. But it's very important, all this excitement of the members and the excitement that we have here in people that they are living in Aegean Islands because of the problem that we face too. And actually, we're very happy and we hope to achieve more.
It sounds very interesting, and I'm really intrigued to hear about the big reveal, the big secret.
Maybe in some months, I don't know, maybe sooner.
Oh, it sounds very good. I would like just before we wrap up, is there anything more you would like to add?
I don't know. I hope that cover everything in Greek ecosystem, about my ideas, about my opinions. If anyone wants to reach me out, you should probably do via LinkedIn. I will answer you as soon as possible, of course. And I'm always willing to help. For this reason, I'm country organizer in this program. I think that is all. I don't know if anyone wants to ask something. I will reply in a message. I think in this video we will upload in YouTube too, right?
Yes. Oh, that would be great.
I will reply then.
Yes.
There, maybe the big reveal. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. Yeah, yeah. Everybody can write their questions in the comment section.
Yes, and because in a short time of, I talk about a lot of information in Greek ecosystem, we will have some links in order people to read something, a report or anything that they want about the Greece ecosystem. And of course, I will add my social enterprises too.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us, and it has been a real pleasure to hear more about what you do and your ideas.
Thank you too for having me. I hope that will be helpful for someone.
Yes.
I don't know. And I hope to see you and speak to you soon, maybe in another series. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, hopefully.
And I enjoy our talk. And I wish you well. And for new startuppers, you just do it.
That's a good note to end it on. Just do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
To join the 6-week program, register on the website until the 28th of February. Go to thestartupuniverse.org. Make sure to follow us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and on TikTok. Please like and subscribe in order to get notified for our next episode on YouTube or on the podcast platforms. Thank you for listening.